Hey, welcome to my channel. This is where a family member just doesn't understand boundaries. Our next post is from throwaway account 3957. Should I 24 move to Alaska without my boyfriend 26 to get my life together? Advice needed. Hi everyone. I 24 live in South Carolina in my mom's house rent-free. My boyfriend 26 also lives with me. Right now, he's unemployed. He lost his last job because he couldn't consistently wake up on time and he has no savings. I've been carrying a lot of the responsibility in the relationship, financially and otherwise. My mom lives in a very remote part of Alaska, Dillingham, and called me tonight offering us a great opportunity. Jobs up there pay really well, and the cost of living is offset by the benefits of isolation. Basically, a few years up there could allow me to save a ton of money and come back to the lower 48 and buy land or a house in cash. She's totally supportive and said we could stay with her while we get set up. I was really excited and told my boyfriend about it. His response was, "I don't know," and he just kept playing his guitar. I let him know I'm seriously thinking about going, and his only response was, "Okay, well I'm probably not gonna go. Here's the thing. I'm very independent and I love to travel. I've been to almost every state, while he's never left the Carolinas. He doesn't fly and has never really shown ambition when it comes to money or life planning. We've been together for almost 2 years, and I've never seen him save money or take real financial responsibility. So here I am wondering, is this life giving me an out? Should I go to Alaska, set myself up, and stop waiting around for someone who won't grow up or grow with me? Would love any advice or personal experiences, especially if you've been in a similar spot. Thank you. Edit. Just to add, I've been to Alaska multiple times in both summer and winter, so I do have a pretty realistic idea of what life there is like. I even spent a full summer working in McCarthy and absolutely loved it. The only reason I moved back was because it was a seasonal job, and I had a full-time teaching position lined up back home in South Carolina. I'm not going into this blindly. I'm aware of the cost of living, weather, and conditions. This is a bit of a shorter post, so I will read through some of the comments to see what people are saying. Wow. Well, the top comment with 66,000 upvotes says, "Op, your mom gave you a huge life raft. Don't waste it on a man who sounds like he wants to throw you back in the water." And honestly, I agree with that. It seems like Op has recognized that their boyfriend isn't pulling his weight. And yeah, this does seem like an opportunity for Op to finally move out and make something of themselves, especially since they're not going in blind. They've already visited Alaska many times. The second top comment has 1,500 upvotes and it says, "NTA, run away from this deadbeat dude and go be with your awesome mom." Also, FYI Op, a guy that doesn't even want to consider a big step with you isn't worth your time. I mean, again, I agree. If someone won't even entertain the possibility of doing something that you want to do, then I think that's a red flag. Like, if you want to move to Alaska and they can't even bring themselves to say, "Well, let's look into it," then that's a problem. Next, we have a comment that says, "In addition to what others have said, there's a huge difference between being a boyfriend and being a life partner. You are in the very, very, very early stages of what could potentially be a long-term relationship. This is the time to find out if he's willing to step up and support you and be a real partner, not just a boyfriend. Put it to him like this: if he's willing to be your partner, then he should be willing to work towards building a future with you. Do you trust him to help you build a life together? No, because you would be helping him build a life that he doesn't want to be a part of. I'd suggest letting him go now while you can still salvage your self-respect. Good luck." And again, I completely agree with this comment. Honestly, it feels like the commenter is reading my mind because I was just thinking exactly what they said. This is a test. Like Op, if their boyfriend actually loves them, then he should want them to be happy. And if he wants Op to be happy, then he should want Op to take this opportunity. If he truly loves Op and cares about their happiness, then he should be supportive and understanding. But since he's not, I think this is Op's chance to break free from this bad relationship. I mean, this guy literally has no savings and he can't even keep a job because he can't wake up on time. He literally does not sound like a life partner material at all. We also have a comment that says, "You need to do what's best for you, Op. If that means going to Alaska, then do it. There is no point in staying in a relationship with someone who isn't ready to be in one." I don't think that this guy is ready to be with someone who wants more than what he's willing to give. Op, You deserve someone who shares the same goals and dreams as you. Someone who is willing to work hard and make sacrifices to achieve them. Someone who is reliable and trustworthy. Someone who makes you feel loved and supported. You deserve someone who is excited to build a future with you, not someone who is content with just living in the moment. Don't settle for someone who is just okay. Hold out for someone who is truly great, who makes you happy and who challenges you to be the best version of yourself. Trust me, they're out there. And again, I agree with this comment as well. Sometimes we get so caught up in our feelings that we forget to consider what is best for us. Yeah, this guy may make up happy now, but he's holding them back from pursuing bigger dreams. And yes, a relationship should be challenging, but not in this way. In a healthy relationship, both partners want the best for each other. But this boyfriend doesn't want the best for Op. He doesn't want Op to leave him, but that doesn't mean that he's looking out for Op's best interest. Sometimes we convince ourselves that we're happy when we're really just comfortable. And that's the case here. Op is uncomfortable. They're unhappy. They're trying to convince themselves that everything's fine when it clearly isn't. And so yeah, my thoughts are that Op should definitely take this opportunity to move to Alaska. I think that would be a great move for them. It'll give them a fresh start, a new place to call home, a new job, new friends, new everything. And I think that this is a chance for Op to prove to themselves that they can make it on their own. So yeah, I highly recommend taking this opportunity. But I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Should Op move to Alaska or should they try to talk their boyfriend into staying? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you like this content, check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.